Today's topic is the one-page versus the two-page resume. Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between the one-page versus the two-page resume. So a lot of clients have been emailing in wanting their resume reviewed, and for good reason, because we have helped a lot of people improve their confidence when applying to clinical research jobs by reviewing their resume, increasing those keywords, pointing out your strengths and your weaknesses, and being able to leverage that in your interview when you're applying for these positions. So if you're interested in that, you can email us eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. But one of the most common questions that people have asked us is, should we do the one-page or the two-page resume? Now, typically when I have people email me their resume, I want them to give me the full thing because, if you have a one page, you can submit the one page, or if you want me to review the full thing. But typically, I would rather have more to work with so we can whittle it down to the best and most potent things that you can put on your resume. So a lot of people, email us that are right out of college. We also have veterans that email us too. But if you're right out of college and you don't have a lot of work experience, or you don't have a lot of clinical research experience, maybe you're even 1 to 3 to 5 years in the industry, have only had 1 or 2 jobs, then we can easily make a one-page resume for you. We can easily do that, and that is what we're probably going to do because, as you guys know, I've talked about before, is recruiters don't really have that much time. So they've got about anywhere from 3 to 5 to 8 seconds 3 to 8 seconds to look at your resume and glance to see if you're a good candidate or not. So I feel like the one-page resume does a really good job of that, synthesizing your best skills and attributes onto that resume and making it so those stick out. A lot of people do have trouble with that, but that is one of the benefits of the one-page resume. But obviously, if you've got anywhere from 5 and up years experience in the industry, you may have had multiple jobs in the industry. And we typically, depending on that experience, want to highlight that. We want to highlight your different ranges of experience based to whatever job that you're applying for. And that may be a little bit harder to do in just one page. So sometimes we do want the one-page resume. Other times we will do 2 pages if necessary. I think the 2 pages looks a lot cleaner depending on your spacing and how aesthetically pleasing it can look. Definitely looks better than like 1.5 pages or like 1.25 pages. So 2 pages is definitely better than I think those. But also 1 page is good, and that's typically what we recommend also. So I hope this answers your question to those that have been asking about the 1 page versus the 2 page. Anything longer than 2 pages gets really long and turns into a CV. And a CV stands for curriculum vitae. And that's really like an overview of everything you've done in your career. So those can end up being multiple pages. And for those of you that are in the industry already, know that typically you've got to keep one of those on file to be able to send to the sponsor so they can sign you off for whatever you're doing. Whether you're a CRA, whether you are a project manager, whether you're data management, any position the sponsor has to sign you off on, and they're going to look at your CV to make sure that you're well qualified for that position. And they have the final say. They can either say, hey, we want this person to work on our study, or no, we don't want this person. Can you find someone else? So those are going to be longer than 2 pages. Typically, those are going to be very long. But typically when you are sending these and we're sending these applications in to hiring managers and to recruiters, we want very succinct, clear message and clear understanding of what your experience is going to be and what you best bring to the table. And typically that's going to be the 1 or the 2 page, leaning towards more the 1 page. But if you've got a lot of experience, we can stretch that over 2 pages. Or if you got something really important that you want on there, we can stretch that to 2 pages as well. So like I mentioned earlier, if you're interested in having your resume reviewed by us, we are in the clinical research field. I am in the clinical research field. I do a lot of these, and I've submitted, hundreds of applications, read hundreds of resumes, just, helping friends get in the industry, or now doing it for you guys, helping you guys get in the industry also. So if you're interested in getting your resume reviewed, email me eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com, or you can text or call 910-502-3732. But yeah, guys, go ahead and email in your resumes and we'll go ahead and get started in the process. So hope this was helpful. Hope this was informative for those of you guys that have been wanting to know about 1 versus 2 pages. Take care, guys.